welcome. How are you today, pal? What's going on?
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Good to talk to you. And that's part of what I wanted to talk to you about. Can you imagine we're living through a lifetime with Saban, Popovich, Belichick, and Krzyzewski, and you're giving us a half an hour with Coach K. Thank you for that.
Well, I wish we can give you a half hour with Belichick and Popovich, too. I wish we could. Or Saban. I'm still trying to track down Nick Saban. Or Saban. I can't get you those three, unfortunately. Go ahead. What's on your mind here today?
Big thing here. I just want to tell you, you talk about the tournament versus the regular season. My opinion, I think it's pretty easy. The regular season is about being cerebral, strategy, scouting. The tournament's about passion and emotion. And the guys you're talking about with Bennett, unbelievable regular season with Virginia. They got to show up. Look at the coaches in our lifetime that have made this tournament their household names for us. They have the unbelievable passion and emotion on the sideline, and they get you ready for it.
Yeah, I was very disappointed with the placid feel of Bennett on Friday night. He needed to stand up, kick a chair, scream and yell at him. He needed to figure out a way to ignite his team. And that as a result has been a problem. I hate to say, he just did not have as much juice there. He just sat there, basically he looked to be in shock. Coaches can't look to be in shock. That they can't look to be in shock. So from that standpoint, I got to work a little harder. Here's Lenny in San Diego, California. He's with us here on Mad Dog Unleashed. Len, good afternoon. How are you today?
Hey, I'm great, Chris. I was at the games this weekend, and you look around the country, and there were a lot of empty seats. I want to give kudos to San Diego. We had 4 teams, with the closest one up in all the way up in northern New Mexico, and outside of a couple of seats in the upper levels, all the seats were sold for all the games.
Excellent point. Gotcha.
Yeah. Your boy, I listened last week, and you had the coach from Charleston Southern on, and outside of a missed call at the end of the game against Auburn, he took Auburn right down to the wire. I was very impressed how that coach prepared his team and played. It was great watching Marshall. The crowd got behind them as soon as you could see that they were going to take Wichita State down. And one of the best times of the night was when Maryland, Baltimore County had Virginia on the ropes. They put that game up on the screen at the arena, and then when they went back to the live action, they took it off, and all the fans were booing.
Oh, really?
To put the game back on.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, wow. So
it was great.
Well, now how about yesterday? Were they into it yesterday with 4 teams, 3,000 miles away? Were they into it yesterday?
It was brutal. I mean, soon as Auburn got down at half by over 20, people were already heading outside to get something to eat. They got a little juice when Marshall got up by about 9-2, 10-4, but then it was all over. By 10 minutes to go in the game, the arena was emptying out.
Well, interesting. There you go, San Diego. John in Ohio. Good job from Len. John, welcome. How are you today, pal?
Hey, dog, got 2 things for you.
Yes.
First, before I get to the Big Ten, I got to be honest, and I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, and I know you're talking about with the TNT and the True TV and all that, but I set Alexa March Madness into my Alexa remote, and guess what came up? The app, and what it downloaded, and then I had all 4 games. The only game I didn't have, but it would give you the score and the bracket, was CBS, and that's because with CBS you can't get it nowhere else. So you just split between CBS and the March Madness app, and I had all the games. I could pick which one I wanted to watch. They all overlap, so you had 4 at a time.
Well, again, you may have had that yesterday at 10 o'clock at night. You didn't have it yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You only had 1 game to go to. I can't watch the game on the phone, the NCAA app, and all that nonsense. I can't do it. My kids can. I can't. 8 in front of the hour here on Mad Dog Unleashed.